So it's so happy. What? Jeez. Again, we're starting again. Let's start again.
I don't wanna say anything.
Last time.
Cause if I do, I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't.
Hey guys, my name is Kristen Joki and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time we will be talking about business, and literally that is one of my favorite segments on this YouTube channel. And I hope you guys really do enjoy the tips that I give. If you follow me on Instagram, Kristen Joki, I talk about business, but in very cool short reels. So I make these small reels with tips and tricks on how to make your business better, or if you're looking into starting a new business, tips that will help you, right? So what I do on YouTube is I take those reels and then I expand them and explain them further and longer, just so you can be able to really understand what I meant. Because sometimes with the reels, it's like 15 seconds and it's done. So maybe you won't be able to understand. But the video, with this YouTube video, you're able to really understand what we're talking about, right? So again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, right here, Kristen Joki, follow me. And yeah, we're just gonna get straight into the video. So today's video is a reel I did maybe 2-3 months ago. And the title is How I Effectively Run Multiple Businesses. So for those who haven't watched the video, I'll be playing the video right now. Amazing. Now that you've watched the video, you have sort of like a brief on what this video is going to be about. So those were just the point forms, and just a little background on myself. Yes, I do run multiple businesses. One of my businesses is my fashion brand Icon. Icon is a women's wear brand based in Nairobi, Kenya, and that literally was my very first business. I love my business so much. The other business I do run is I'm also a content creator on social media, and this business is usually I do this with a lot of brands. So I work for a lot of brands. Brands will approach me to sort of push their products, push their services, and that to me is still another business, because yes, I do earn an income from it, and yes, it takes me time and effort and money to create this content and to run this business. So yes, that is also my other business. Another third business that I've just started out is I also run a media company. So basically I'm able to create content for other content creators, or even for businesses, but in a more professional sense. So not as me as a content creator or as an influencer, just aside from me and my personal life, everything, I'm able to create content for other companies that require content for their brands and for their products, okay? So those are 3 businesses that I'm running. And this video basically was just a way to sort of help people who are in the same position as I am, or people who want to be in this position and run multiple businesses, how to do it effectively. Cool. Now that we're done with that, we'll go straight into the points. Point number 1, use the same location for all your businesses. I am big on this because one of the biggest things I know, and one of the biggest lessons I've learned in running a business, is you need to keep your overheads as low as possible. So using the same location for all your businesses, it already does that for you. For me, it's super easy. You know, I'm able to just use the same location for everything I'm doing. And even if we have other locations, those serve other functions. But for the businesses I'm running, I just make sure everything is run in the same location. Do the same, you will not regret it. Cool. Point number 2, prioritize what needs your attention. So this can be very difficult, especially if you're a first timer. You feel like everything should require like all of your attention at the same time, and it can get overwhelming. It was for me. Even now, I still have moments where I'm doing something and I think I have a bit of ADD, where I'll be doing something and then something else comes up and I'm like, oh my God, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. So you need to be very aware, especially if you're like me. I usually have to be very, very aware because I know I'm like this. I need to be careful. So when it's happening, I can even see it happening and I'm like, oh, wait, you had this thing you were doing, focus on this, finish, and then you can go elsewhere, okay? So you need to prioritize what needs your attention. And now point number 3, which comes in, is Make lots of lists and follow them. Now, literally, if you want to prioritize things that need your attention, you need lists. Lists are going to be your BFFs, literally. If it's this business, one business needs its list. This other business needs its own list. Your other business needs its own list. Like literally every single business requires its own list, its own demands, its own to-do, everything. Just so that when you're attending to this, don't get distracted by the other business, okay? So make lists. Lists are your friend, follow them. And once you're done with your list, just give yourself a pat on the back, give it a tick, throw it, next list, and move on. Cool? Awesome. The next point is don't sweat the small stuff. This, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, what it means is if there's something that's come up that essentially seems like a problem, if it doesn't affect any of your businesses directly, don't even sweat about it, honestly. And if it's something that you can't change, don't sweat about it. Say if, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a problem that maybe is something small potentially. Say if you're running your business and then somebody makes you upset, or somebody, say a friend makes you upset, maybe you have an argument, whatever, and then you go and you sit down and you're trying to pay attention to your business and you keep thinking about this friend and the argument and you're like really low. Don't let that get to you or how you run your business, because the minute you bring that into the business, then it's downhill from there, yeah? So make sure don't sweat the small stuff. The minute you start running multiple businesses, your time is literally stretched out like this. So small things like arguments, disagreements, those small things that people really pay attention and spend time on small things, you can't be that. You have to make sure you extract yourself from all of those situations so that you can have more time to focus on your business. Cool. Next point, keep reports on both businesses to gauge results. Now, this is something you need to do. Whether you run one business, two businesses, three businesses, or even half a business, you need to be able to keep reports and to be able to see the growth, to gauge results. You tried this thing. Is it working? How will you know it's working? By the results, right? In business, you do things, you implement things to try and improve the business, right? So we implement different things to try and improve the business, but you wouldn't know if the business has actually improved if you don't keep track, right? So that's what this point is about. You need to be very, very keen on keeping reports. Anything new that you introduce in any of those businesses, keep those reports. Any new strategies you implement, keep reports on the growth. What changed? When you implemented this, what changed? Did anything change? Did you improve? Did you go down? Whatever it is, keep reports on all your businesses so that you make sure one is not suffering and the other one is improving. Okay, good. So the next point is work with your team to delegate tasks. Guys, if you run a business, essentially the people, your staff, your employees, those are your teammates, because this is a team. Those are your players. So you need to really work closely with your players and your team players to make sure that all the tasks that need to be done to make sure your business is successful have been done. And your job as the business owner, you're basically the captain of this team. What does the captain do? The captain makes sure all of the players are functioning highly functioning players, highly functioning team members. Make sure they have what they need to make sure they complete their tasks. That is your job as a captain. And once you're able to delegate and make sure everyone is performing, then your businesses are going to be good. Okay? Cool. Next is outsource experts to handle certain aspects of the business. This is very important for any business, in my opinion, right? I think outsourcing to external people, things that are not key in your business, is very, very important because it leaves you room and time to focus on the key elements of your business. I will give you an example, right? Personally, I run a fashion brand, okay? Now, for my business, what is essential for us is to make sure we have high quality products that we can then communicate to our consumer and to our customers that they can purchase and feel good when they wear them. And we like to make sure we speak to our customers. Customer service is top, right? So now, if I know that's my primary and my key component of the business, I'm not going to go and try and make those products myself, okay? I'm not going to sit down trying to figure out, why is this stitch crooked? We need to redo this stitch. No, because that's not a key component in my business. What I'll do is I will outsource somebody who's perfected this, somebody who's been stitching for a long time and they know how to tell good from bad. I'm going to outsource this person. This person is going to create our items and our products, and then us guys take it from there, where we sell it to the consumer. We make sure we interact with our consumers. That's my key element. Same goes to you. If you have multiple businesses or even just one business, you need to find the key components of your business, focus on those, and anything else that's not a key component, you need to outsource, right? What this does is it allows you time to then even improve your key components. But if you're out here struggling, trying to do everything, trust me, you're going to burn out and you'll never be perfect at that thing that is primary to you, okay? You're going to just be, what do they call it? A jack of all trades. What happens to Jack is that, yes, he's a jack of all trades, but he's not perfect at all those trades. Sawa, he does them, but he doesn't do them perfectly. Make sure that you are perfect at your key elements in your business, and everything else you can outsource. Awesome. And our last and final point, which I sing every day, you need to prioritize your downtime. What this means is, guys, running one business, half a business, multiple businesses, it takes a lot out of a human being. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you. Everybody thinks it's like, oh yeah, I have flexible hours, everything. No, you don't. You actually leave 9 to 5 and you go into 24/7. Running a business is not a joke. And having known that and knowing and understanding that, you realize that you actually have to take time off for yourself, because if you're not rested, if you're not recuperated, guess what? You won't be able to run your business. And if you're not there to run your business, if you're not on 100% to run your business, immediately it tanks. So you need to prioritize downtime, prioritize how you catch up with yourself, your mental, everything. You need to, as much as you work, if your hours are Monday to Friday to Saturday, whatever, however it is you like to relax yourself, you need to prioritize that. Because if you don't, you're going to go, and eventually you'll burn out and your business as well will suffer, okay? So guys, these are my tips. How many tips are those? 3, 6, 7, 8. Those are my 8 tips on how to effectively run multiple businesses. I hope you guys will implement some of these tips. And also, if you have any tips that you feel are forgotten, maybe something you'd like to add, feel free to comment down below. I would be happy to read. I'm also learning every day. I would like to hear what other tips you guys have. And yeah, I'm really happy you guys stayed and watched this whole video. I really hope I helped somebody out there, and I hope you will come back for more and more videos. Also, I forgot to thank all of my new subscribers. Guys, I see you. Thank you for always staying up to date with my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I'll make sure we keep posting more informative content, and thank you so much for being here, guys. Until our next video, see you. Goodbye. Oh wait, but before I go, make sure to subscribe. And if you like the video, tap the like button. And if you think you have somebody in your life who would benefit from this video, don't forget to share, okay? So until next time, guys, see you and goodbye. Mwah. Bye.